Okay.
All right, this one we both know what's going on. All right, this one.
Okay.
Yo, gang, you trying to do me a favor? Reply. What's good? Says, you ever heard of an app called Timu? Reply, just laughing emojis. She doesn't get
I
it.
don't get it.
You know the times we used the Sheen like stuff where they're like, oh, send it to your friend.
Oh. And I remember when Timu first started.
Yeah.
Welcome back, guys.
Welcome back. It's another week to the Peanut and Kool-Aid podcast. I'm Kunle.
I'm Valerie. What's up? What's up?
What's up? Well, our subscriber count has grown the past month from 16 to 23.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
You know, we gotta, how's it called? Celebrate the little
achievements, you know?
Yeah. That's
But yeah, thank you guys. We really appreciate it. I mean, yeah, what should I call? Other people may call it small, but to us, that's a really big achievement, you know? So again, thank you. That's how many? 4 + 3, 7 subscribers in a month. That's crazy. Yeah, considering we barely get 20, we barely get 10 views sometimes. But yeah, yeah. So thank you guys. We hope you continue to watch. I've made it a note to start posting on TikTok more often.
You don't even have TikTok.
I do have TikTok.
Then why couldn't I find it?
Because I don't put it on my home screen, so I don't. Yeah,
okay.
because for reasons. Okay. Well, yeah, I have TikTok and I post on TikTok, so you know maybe if I post one on TikTok, they'll be more willing to watch the YouTube.
I guess so.
Yeah,
I guess
you should
so.
start posting on TikTok
I
too.
did post the last video. Well, not the last.
Well, I
video,
mean,
the-
like yourself, like you know, just random stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. But yeah,
We'll see.
we shall see. Okay, what are we doing first? Weekend update, as we always do.
You can go first.
I should
I
go
always
first.
forget.
So last week, well, last week just been crazy in the state. I don't want to say again. You guys know everything that's going on. It's literally all over social media. So condolences. What else? It was my first full week back at work in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks. Yeah. I just woke up, went to church. This has been a very chill weekend, and I actually feel productive because I did get stuff done. While I've been basically addicted to this game, Where Winds Meet. It's a pretty nice game, and it's free to play, which you know Africans and free stuff. So yeah.
Everybody like free stuff.
Yeah, but like Africans are crazy for free stuff.
I
You know,
guess.
I will just take it just because it's free, not even because we want it, just because it's free.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's an amazing game. You know, it's very popular. I maybe join a guild. You know, it's one of those games where I feel like the people that play are most like adultish. So it'll be nice. Maybe I'll meet some new friends over playing game. That's one of my goals. You know, making new friends, like actual friends, not just acquaintances I say hello to once in a while. You know?
Wow, that's nice. I feel like I'm the opposite. I don't want to make new friends.
Yeah, I mean it'll just be nice just have someone to talk to.
Right.
That's that games. You know, she doesn't really play games, so when it comes to gaming,
actually, hold on. I've been very interested in the. Is it Takes Two? We played it once,
game,
and then I'm like, okay, we should play it again. We decided to start playing it again, and I'm way better, bro. I'm passing the stuff on the first try, and he don't want to play it now that I'm good.
What do you mean? Like, I don't want to play it. As I said, I've been addicted. You haven't even brought it up, you know. As I said, I've been addicted to Where Winds Meet, so you know It Takes Two hasn't even passed my mind. Well, yeah, that's like a story game. That's one game, dude.
Yeah, but it's the one I like, so you know at least you should play it. You try to get me into other games by letting me play the ones that I like.
But we don't even know what you like.
I like
because you don't play games. You can't play.
We play like 2 couples games together.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like is that
and
the
I
only,
like those.
You like those? See, is that the only type of games you would be playing?
Okay, but you get more games. We keep playing couple games.
Why can't you get a game?
No, because you're the one that want me to be a gamer girlfriend.
I already gave up on that. We've had so many conversations on it. I was like, I can't get you to like gaming. You know.
Well, I like games. I just don't like the games he likes.
She likes.
He thinks they're
Candy
boring.
Crush. That's the type
That's
of
not
game.
Candy Crush. I don't play Candy Crush. It's Homescapes. That's what it's
yes.
called.
What's the difference? You're playing mini
It's
games on your phone.
different.
That's not gaming in the sense that I mean. You know what I mean, like video games.
Sure, whatever.
But yeah, I've tried to get her into gaming. It's like one of those things. Like you just have to stop. The same way I tried to get her into anime. Like I love anime.
I've been watching anime.
Yeah, you watch it, but it's not like.
Yeah, I'm not into it like the way he is.
Like I have to remind her, like, oh, you know, she's like, oh, I don't have any show to her. So I'm like, have you watched the anime? It's like,
that's not true. Remember, I binge watched the other show you told me to watch.
Mob Psycho.
Psycho. I binge watched the whole thing.
Yeah, that's after she didn't have any show to watch. I did have to remind you, like, have you watched the anime I put in your wish list?
But I want to watch the other one. What's it called? Jujutsu something.
Kaisen.
Yeah. He said he already watched it.
3 came out. Was this season 3? It's one of the Culling Game Shot came out. Yeah, everybody's hyped. I haven't even watched episode 1 yet. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Izzy keep talking about it.
Izzy?
Yeah. Izzy's big into anime.
Really?
You know what she got for Christmas?
What?
I don't know what you guys call it, but anime books or comic books.
Oh, manga?
Yeah, that.
She doesn't know anime.
She got the whole series. It was like 12 or something books.
Damn, see?
Like,
even your little cousin, I would not expect that, actually. I wouldn't expect it. But yeah, I don't think your brother's an anime guy either.
Definitely not.
He's a sports guy.
Yeah. He's everywhere. Soccer. Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
But my weekend, I think was the same. I just worked. Right? I don't think I did anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She worked. Actually, never mind. I'm not saying it. But yeah, she worked a very long day on Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Saturday. I worked all day.
Basically all day.
But yeah,
she left before I came back from work. I came back when it's time to go to bed, bro. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I did anything fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's okay. That's life.
Yeah, I've been getting better at the guitar. You know, you heard me at church. You know, those 1 hour practices have been paying off. You know, I try and practice for at least an hour a day. Sometimes it goes over, but at least an hour a day. That's my commitment to the guitar. You know. Well, yeah, and then I have fun. Sometimes I just play to the song. Sometimes work on my chords, and then I have a guitar teacher, so I practice what I've been learning there. You know, the finger exercise, dexterity, helping. Right now, I'm learning how to alternate picking. You know, now I just have to be able to do it passively without like thinking about it, so that then I'll be able to speed memory. No muscle memory, but like doing it without thinking like, oh, nah, strum up, nah, strum down. You know, like it should just be natural. You know, because basically what you're just doing what your hand is naturally doing. Because if you want to strum, you naturally come up to strum down.
Isn't that just muscle memory then?
No, it's different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I had learned.
Yeah, because muscle memory is like remembering how to do a certain action, but then this one is like it really depends on what string you're playing, what note you're playing, where you want. Yeah, so yeah. Anyway, my bad. That's the pepper got caught.
Yeah, it's spicy.
It's not that spicy. It's spicy enough to make you laugh. For me, it hit me later on. You know, I think after a while, then I was like, yeah. But then the first few bites, I was like, oh, that's not bad. Yeah.
Spicy.
It's not that spicy.
Okay, move on. Let's go. What's next?
Okay. Peanut Reacts. All right, it's time for Peanut Reacts.
Let's go. I'm gonna get every single one.
Yeah, I feel like this is a test. No, it's a test for me.
Well, to see how bad your humor is.
Oh my goodness!
You know, if you give me ugly stuff or stuff that's not funny, I'm not gonna laugh. Yes.
All right, this one is mean. So, son sends a message. Mom, I'm so depressed.
Mm-hmm.
Reply. Why, son? Son, I've just walked for 2 kilometers playing Pokemon Go, and all I got was a rat. Reply. Will, I'm guessing that's what it is. Will, imagine having to wait 9 months to get a son like you. Yeah. Yeah. Pokemon Go was a
damn.
game. Back then, remember Pokemon Go?
I actually never played. Like I don't.
Yeah, I really didn't play either.
Yeah.
But people were going crazy. Like people were everywhere on the streets. Isn't that like right before COVID here or something? But I remember people were everywhere. They were like, "Oh, there's a something," and then people walked there. You know, yeah, it got people outside, even though they were on their phones still. I was like, well,
that's crazy. See, sometimes I feel like I was living under a rock. Like, yeah, I'm like Pokemon, but like I never really like, really pay attention to it. I just know it's Pokemon.
Yeah,
it's kind of like Sesame Street. I never watched Sesame Street.
I didn't really watch Sesame Street. Yeah, but then again, that's because we didn't grow up here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's different over there.
Yeah.
Well,
okay. But that was bad though. That was dark. Like, damn.
The one's like, I'm just tired of you, bro.
Like, imagine
this is what you're sending me. Like, come on now.
Okay. That sounds like an African insult too.
It does. Okay, but African bro would never be like, "Hey, son."
Yeah, definitely would not be like that.
All right, next one. Text. Hey, wanna come over tomorrow? Reply. Okay, I get off my period on Tuesday though.
I'm about to be like, don't come until Tuesday or something.
I'll let you see. You just playing mind games.
Okay.
Text. And Loki kind of lame. You thought that's all I was trying to do? I got LMFAO, Abby. Is that how you say? And then reply. You're right. I'm sorry. Text. It's okay. Just give me some time to cool off, okay?
Right, he's gonna wait till she's over stuff.
Reply, okay. I guess puppy face emoji, And then text. I'll talk to you on Tuesday.
You're getting vlogged.
Yes.
He's trying to play the mind game and still went back.
I mean, that's smart, but like, let's.
No, he shouldn't have been like, I'll talk to you on Tuesday. Then that just give it away. Damn. He said, yeah.
Alright, this was just me.
Okay.
Text, yo, my girlfriend said your posts make her giggle. I wish you nothing but misery.
Oh.
Reply, she's our girlfriend now. She's
like,
yes, we're sharing. I didn't even get her number. I think that was Instagram.
Okay.
Alright, this one we both know what's going on. Alright, this one. Yo, gang, you trying to do me a favor? Reply, what's good? Says, you ever heard of an app called Temu? Reply, just laughing emojis. She doesn't get it.
I don't get it.
You know the times the Shein like stuff where they're like, oh, send it to your friend.
Oh, yeah. And I remember when Temu first started. Yeah. I remember that.
Oh my goodness.
I never used Temu or downloaded though.
Yeah, I heard that Temu steals your credit card stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I don't think Shein, but I feel like Shein is more not as bad. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think that was 4. That was the 4th one.
I don't know. We did the. Which one did we do? What was the first one? The first one was the mom telling the son with the 9 months stuff.
Yeah.
And then there was another one about.
There was the girlfriend one.
Yeah.
That's our girlfriend. Oh, the Tuesday one.
Oh yeah.
And then this was the
Pokemon one.
Yeah, Pokemon. Then I'll see you on Tuesday. Then the Temu. Then the she's our girlfriend now. Okay. So that's 4. So this is 5. All right. Sorry guys. This one. All right. So what do you do for a living? Reply. This is like resume worthy writing right here. I work with a group of professionals for a multi-billion-dollar company that specialize in the careful packaging and transport of food to local civilians. Wow. That sounds very rewarding. Which company? Reply, Domino's.
Bro, you have to sell yourself. Yeah.
You deliver pizza?
Bro, that's like delivery driver or something.
That's
good though. They need to help me with my resume or something.
Clap, yes. Call this guy. Time to make your bro.
It sounded like he was working like a fancy area too, bro.
a group of professionals, a
Right.
multi-billion-dollar.
It is multi-billion. You didn't
Just
lie though.
throwing words at it. Okay, yeah.
Mm.
Well, that's it. The She one, I'll say that's. I mean, the team one, that's a 0.5. So 4.5 out of 5, pretty good.
Okay,
There's more
okay,
than
okay.
50.
Well, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
was a while ago,
I
so I
did.
forgot.
I did a good job.
I did a good
What
job.
do
It's
you
me.
mean?
Let's be
I'm trying to
acting.
make you laugh because remember the reason we started this was because the first time I started it, she wanted to give me nothing. I was like, damn, I'm really
That's
not
because
that
he was
fun.
picking the other ugly ones, and plus
Yeah,
his
so
stuff
now
is like dark humor too.
uh,
Sometimes
dark humor is funny too, guys.
I'm not saying it's not, but
Mhm.
some of the stuff you laugh at, I just be like,
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, I do have questions. Do you have it? Oh, no,
no, you say you have
I
questions.
do have questions. I do have questions. Oh my goodness, Face ID. What's wrong with you? But yes, let me just get my notes.
He had to write the questions down
I
because
did.
last time he forgot.
I always forget.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
first question. So I was watching. Well, I was listening to my podcast while I just cooking right now, and then they're rating themselves on how good they would be with difficult conversations. So this is like part one of the questions. When it comes to difficult conversations, on a scale of rate yourself from 1 to 10 on how good you are with them.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Mm. I was like a 9 or 9.5.
9.5. Difficult conversations.
Maybe not.
Okay, what do you think I mean by like, difficult conversations?
Well, like what I'm thinking of, I think maybe less, but okay, what I was thinking of
Mm-hmm.
was like, let's say we got into an argument and like, now we have to like go something. That's a difficult conversation,
Mm-hmm.
I guess. But
Okay, let's do this. So it could be like think of the most difficult conversation you will ever have and think with yourself from a 1 to 10 on how um well you would do to give like how well you would with dealing with that difficult conversation.
okay, I would say if I had to like, be the one to talk about,
Mm-hmm.
like started, initiated, I would say like a 3.
I mean, you have to be the one. That's what it's called.
Oh, then
Yeah.
3.
Then at 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about
Okay.
you?
What about me?
Because I'm not confrontational. Sometimes I am, just because sometimes I get crazy, I guess, but most time I'm just nice.
Me? Um, I haven't really had to have difficult conversations, and I think when I do, I usually like writing about it. I think that
That's
makes
true.
me. In another life, I probably would have been like a author because I really used to like books in middle school. But then, due to situations, I kind of like phased out of it. Yeah, but I loved reading. Reading was one of my
I
strong
wrote
points.
a book in middle school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. One of my dreams was to be an author. Um. So yeah, I like writing stuff out. I like writing it to the person versus telling them, which is not the best because one, it makes me seem like, oh, as you said, less confrontational. But then it just like it's easy for me to convey my feelings through words. I mean, through
Yeah, but they
like
don't get to see like the emotions behind
but
it.
then
Because yes, you're saying the words, but some of the words you don't mean a certain way,
mhm.
and they don't like they're just reading it.
Yeah, but then it's easier to start the conversation from there, not like have the whole difficult conversation. But it's easier to start if I'm like this, and then we can turn that into a talking point,
I
versus
guess.
like I'm not saying like you tell me something and I'll write a whole paragraph
Okay,
and then
what did you rate yourself?
oh so 5.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm decent, you know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm like really good. But then that
Mm-hmm.
leads to my next question, if you get because they were saying like, oh, they want to get better at approaching difficult conversations. The real question is, if you do get better at difficult approaching difficult conversations, then won't they not be difficult conversations then?
Not really. I think they're still difficult, but you're just like, you're used to it now. Like it's still difficult. It's not
Yeah, but
like
then if you're used to it, it wouldn't be considered difficult.
no, I don't think so.
Yeah,
Okay, just because you're used to doing something doesn't mean that stuff is not difficult no more.
but for you personally, it's not difficult.
Okay, it's like getting yourself used to like confronting people,
Mm-hmm.
but stuff comes up and it's hard to talk about. You're sitting there like, okay, how do I need to like phrase this thing to the person?
Mm-hmm.
What's the best way to like bring this up?
Uh
It's
huh.
still difficult, but you're prepping yourself, so you start taking steps to like get
Eh,
better.
but what I'm saying is like if you're having to prep yourself and say, then that's still difficult conversation. But then the thing
Okay.
is like, but if you're used to giving difficult conversations, would it still be considered difficult? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if you have to prep, I'm like, okay, I have to say this in a way that I'm not trying to hurt the person's feelings, but it could come off that way or
Mm.
something like that. When I was telling you to, this is just I'm going on a tangent
It's
here.
okay.
When I was telling you to think of the worst situation, like the most difficult conversation you would have,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I was gonna give you a scenario, but like that will limit your imagination. I was gonna say, imagine it was like 7 years ago. You're a
Mm-hmm.
teenager, and then I mean, there's no point saying God forbid now. And then you got pregnant, and then you have to tell your parents. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but okay.
No, no.
Okay.
I'm saying I'm going on a tangent. I was just thinking that I just wanted to say it because it was just on my mind. But yeah, that would be a very interesting conversation.
That's interesting. Cause I know I had like this is so funny. I had like a pregnancy scare. I was literally still a virgin, bro.
Hmm.
I was like, I think I'm pregnant, and they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, yeah, I think I'm pregnant. I'm literally still a virgin. It was so funny. They still tease me about it to this day, but very funny. But okay,
But yeah, what I was saying,
but
it.
okay, what I meant is okay. Difficult conversation isn't it just on this like the actual topic, like what's happening? Isn't
Hmm.
that what is difficult? That's like, you know, so like the topics change.
Hmm.
That's why it's difficult conversation or like
Hmm.
difficult topic. So let's say pregnancy, or let's say you had an abortion. That's another like a
Hmm. That's difficult
a
conversation.
difficult.
But what I'm saying is like, if you're saying that you want to get used to having more difficult conversations,
Or do you want to get used to, or do you want to get better?
yeah, getting used to getting better is the same thing now.
I
Because
guess.
if you're getting better, you're getting used to having them,
I guess.
right? I guess kind of not, but I don't know because getting better to having them is like actually having a conversation, which means you're getting used to having them because you're getting better at it. You know?
I don't know. I don't like agree with your saying, but I'm finding it hard to like explain why I don't
No,
agree.
no. I mean, I'm not trying to say I'm right. It was just a question that popped up, like when I was listening because I was like, if you're getting better or you say you want to get used to having different conversations, wouldn't it mean that they're not difficult because you're used to them now? So now it's just second it's like practicing. Practice makes you better, meaning you can do it easier, meaning it's not as difficult anymore. So it wouldn't be considered difficult. Maybe there's other stuff, but I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it's just a topic for thought. I'm not trying to.
I understand what you're saying. You're saying
Yeah,
that it wouldn't be difficult for you,
yeah,
right?
yeah. So it
Okay.
wouldn't be considered a difficult conversation for me. Yeah, like for your person.
Okay.
Hmm. Then you wouldn't consider those things difficult conversation. Like some people, you know, um, they can talk about sex with their parents.
Mhm.
And that's totally normal. Imagine us just going to, yeah, yeah, we can't just do that. That would be a difficult conversation. But then let's say you started it, and then you found out, oh, your parents don't actually see this as some type of way, like it's something you can actually talk about. Then it won't be difficult anymore. And then you start having more of these conversations that you know you would have thought like, oh, I don't want to step into that but then you keep having them, and then it just like becomes easier for you. Like you feel more comfortable going into certain territories. Then they're not difficult anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah and no. Like we can agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Cause it's kind of like, let's say, okay,
Mm-hmm.
let's say your employees come to you all the time. Well, let's say we're fighting, right?
Mm-hmm.
We fight, we make up. It gets easier to like make up, right? So
Yeah.
you're saying that it's no longer like a difficult thing to do,
Mm-hmm.
basically, since
Mm-hmm.
we're fighting and making up. But the things are we're fighting unchanges, so then the reaction changes. So it's
Mm-hmm.
harder for you to come to me for us to make up, because yeah, you can start it.
Mm-hmm.
You have to think about like, okay, what am I gonna say? You're saying it's still difficult.
Yeah, but they usually just says it becomes easier to make up, so it's not difficult to make up.
It's the topics are still difficult. You know what I'm trying to
I
say,
do
bro?
know, but it's like since you've gotten like more comfortable with it, then they're not as difficult because you're more comfortable with talking about it. You know.
Okay, I think we'll leave it to the people, because I don't know. I'm trying to. Sometimes I do this, right? Especially like if I'm out with my friends,
Mm-hmm.
or like if I'm just being hyper,
Yeah.
right? Things that I think are difficult,
Mm-hmm.
or like conversations are difficult,
Mm-hmm.
right? I tend to, or even with my friends, right? Let's just say friends wise.
Yeah.
Topic come up or something come up, and I'm like, okay, how do I like approach them, or like ask them about it, or because even like with friendships, you have to like apologize, and you have to try to figure out this misunderstandings, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So if something happened, and I'm like, okay, how do I confront this person about it?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm like, okay, well, this is an easier topic for me to like something. It's still a difficult conversation for me to bring up and have to like talk about it,
Mm-hmm.
but it's an easier topic for me to bring up compared to all the other topics. So it's still a difficult conversation to be
What
had.
I mean, yeah,
It's
but
still
then
difficult. It's just not. I'm more comfortable doing it, but it's still difficult to talk about it. Cause like if I had to like come ask you, I'm like, okay, well, your relationship stuff, like, I have to come to you and tell you, oh, how like your boyfriend's not treating you right. To me, that's a difficult conversation to have, because you're not gonna take it right,
yeah,
right? But I'm like, I'm talking to some people about relationship stuff, but it's still a difficult conversation. I don't know. I feel like people know what I'm talking about, and I also get what he's saying.
I do get what she's
But
saying too.
it's interesting.
I mean, I'm not picking a side. It was just a thought, and I was like,
yeah.
okay.
It definitely gets you thinking.
That was
It's
a good
interesting.
question. Like, that's a good discussion. I mean, all right. This one is. I don't know if this is gonna turn into a whole discussion, but social media, Facebook, um, there was a guild for the video game I'm playing, Where Winds Meet, and the person was saying that the guild has female priority, right? Meaning
I
like
don't understand nothing you're saying. What's a guild?
a guild, so it's like a group of people that join together, you know?
Is it for your game?
Yeah, it's for a game.
Okay.
So if you watch anime, you'll see a lot of stuff that they talk about guilds and stuff. So it's basically like there's a head, there's usually a vice head, and then there's people that work under them, you know. And then yeah, they basically work together as a group, like basically like a company type of thing,
Okay.
you know. And then, but then for like fighting stuff, it's usually called guilds, and then they go to like monster raids, like they can go fight a monster. Like, oh, this guild is going to go do this, like a team, but then it's more like it's like a team, but it's like not a team, if you know what I mean. But yeah, they can be teams within the guild. Yeah, it's just like a group of people that have come together. There's a head, and then you can be hired. You can join the guild. Somebody makes the decision. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, so there's a guild, and then they're saying they have female priority, meaning basically, females have their own space if they want. Basically, females are treated with special care, not like saying like the men are gonna take care of the woman, nothing like that. But basically, the women have their own space, like on the Discord chat, they have their own space to be like, oh, the females of the guild or something like that. I mean, that's what the person explained, and then somebody in the comments was like, oh, you shouldn't say female. Apparently that's like that's something you can't say. You can't call females basically.
Why
And
not?
exactly what I was saying. I was like, well, I guess you already answered my question then. Like I was gonna ask, like, is that do you consider that like bad thing? Like I say females all the time.
So what are you supposed to call
Like
them?
women.
Um,
Like I understand that. But like when I mean female, I mean like females. Like women or girls or I mean like the female,
I
like,
mean, I don't see a problem with it.
okay. So that's my
I think it's just given the like the context of the way people use, you know.
I'm
But yeah, but
yeah,
obviously with your question, don't
context, I
think.
guess context matters. Like, I mean, I don't know, like, would you say women's rights or female rights? Because if you say women's rights, you're calling even the little girl, teenager woman, but they're not women.
Well, I guess, but also a lot of the women rights, I guess when I think of it, it's like let's say going to like voting and stuff.
Yeah.
You have to be a woman to vote,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right?
But then when they say women rights, they actually mean like everybody. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, I'll just use that as an example. Like obviously they say, but
I
they
think it
say
sounds
female.
better than than female rights.
It does.
Because we don't say I mean we could I guess you say males
Yeah.
right or you say men's right. I don't know. You guys always have rights, so it's not even a question.
but yeah, I mean, I if do you guys see that as a like what exactly is it because that's not the first time I've seen that actually. I've seen it in another post. This is a long time ago.
Like don't call women females.
Yeah, like just don't say female. Like, and I
Mm.
was like, and then I put it in the post. I'm like, I say females all the time. Nobody, like even at work, I was like, man, females, bro, they never read the instructions to stuff, but then they always want to.
See, he's how you call it. Right,
No,
we need to
they
cancel
were
him.
they were coming from me.
We need to cancel
They
him.
were like, man, oh, what should we call it? Can never find anything. They're like, males can never find anything. I was like,
I don't know. I don't see any problem with it though.
yeah, yeah, that's valid. But
Yeah.
yeah, those were my questions.
Okay.
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah,
I didn't have a question, so I
yeah.
don't know. I could try to pull one out.
No, that's okay.
Okay.
Well,
But Coola's birthday's coming up, guys.
oh my goodness, I don't even
Next,
know. Should we even have a podcast for my birthday, or should we just want to film the birthday and then like do like a birthday? But
it's
then
up to
again, we
you.
don't
You're the
know
one that's gonna be
if
editing.
anyone will want to be.
Yeah.
It's true because putting videos together takes a while, bro. I
It's
mean,
up to
I
you.
guess. But yeah, it's my birthday this weekend. Happy birthday to me,
He's getting old, guys. Ah.
bro. It's funny because every time I'm at work, and then somebody realizes I'm 22, they're like,
Mm-hmm.
"I thought you were like 20 something, like older, basically." And I'm like, "Nope." And then they'll be thinking I'm like cap, calling bull. I'm like, "What are you? I'm 22. I'm straight from college here." I'm like, "Well, the way you carry yourself, my head did not start swelling because I'm like, oh
Oh
my
my
goodness." People say I was so
gosh.
mature. Like even the PA under me, I told you, like they have a son that's basically my age. He's 21,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's like, I'm a rare breed of 22-year-olds. And then I was trying to play. I was like, no, I'm not. I had to
So
swell
gay.
But yeah, it makes me feel good for people to be like, well, basically, I'm more mature than my age, which is good when you see like that. But then, that's a very big sign of trauma. Just throwing that out there, you know. But yeah, I mean, it feels good and it's bad because I had to grow up super fast. But
Right?
hmm
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna be 23 on Sunday. My
Yay,
birthday is
happy
on
birthday.
God's day. Oh no.
We usually do a breakfast, but we won't be able to do breakfast in the
Yeah,
morning.
because I fast on Sundays. And to church is super early anyway.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to get up that early. Nobody wants to be up that early anyway. Well, she doesn't.
hmm
I'll probably be up.
Yeah, he's always up.
Yeah.
He came to sleep at like 5 o'clock,
Yeah.
5 a.m.
I slept
I
good
had to wake
on
him up.
Sunday, bro. I came
Like,
home. I ate eba, and I thought, hey, I ate that. I went straight to bed.
yo.
Yeah, I slept good. I think I woke up like 10, 5 hours of sleep. But yeah, it was sensational. Sensational.
Okay, guys. Well, I hope you guys have a good week
Yeah.
or try to. I know,
See,
a lot of stuff going on right now. But yeah.
I don't know what that was. Oh yeah.
See you guys later.
See you guys
I came
later.
from eating cooler pasta, so I'm very sleepy. It's
Oh,
kicking
okay.
in.
All right. I need to go to the gym. That's what I
Yeah.
need to do.
Okay, peace out.
All right.
I'm actually sleepy.
All right.